Welcome back to the Music Cecilia YouTube channel. We are very excited to get back into the reaction atmosphere. To start off one of my own reactions, I'm going to be reacting to, obviously as the title of the video says, Meet Me Next Christmas is one of our Pentatonix reactions. This is from a Netflix movie, which I'm excited to actually watch at some point in time and maybe even give a review. I did watch the trailer and it seems like it's a little bit of a kind of a Hallmark cutesy romantic comedy sort of deal, but it's so cool that Pentatonix is featured as main characters, so I'm really excited to get to see it. But before we get to that, we will dive into the reaction and maybe do a little bit of housekeeping.
Meet me next Christmas.
I've only got one wish, and it's a bit selfish, but I keep thinking maybe you could
Meet me next Christmas.
yeah. And I made a checklist, with only one box to tick, but I keep thinking maybe you could meet me next Christmas. Oh, I do not mind driving through the snow. No flight delay can stop me. Know that I will do whatever it takes to hold your hand on.
Starting off pretty strong as usual, we've got the mellifluous sound of this fantastic a cappella group that has honed their sound over years, and I haven't heard another a cappella group that's quite as polished as they are. So it just completely blows my mind every time I hear Pentatonix. It's so exciting to see a group such as theirs being featured in a movie such as this. Pentatonix always does a fantastic job of highlighting their particular skill set. So obviously we have Mitch with a high head voice, la 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 la, and we've got Scott on the main vocals, who's a very talented pop singer. We have Matt filling in the bass, which I've only been reacting to older videos of Pentatonix that have Avi in them, so I'll go ahead and say that I'm super happy that Matt seems to really fill out the group, both in energy, obviously as the lowest voice part. And I would say that Kevin is still my favorite member because, to be absolutely blunt, I feel like what Kevin brings to the table in this a cappella group is so unique and a niche skill set, especially in the way he personally beatboxes, that I kind of think that he's one of the main reasons that Pentatonix is as big as it is. Don't get me wrong, all of the other singers are fantastic. They bring their own flavor to turn Pentatonix into what it actually is. So I'm sitting here editing the video and I realized that I didn't mention Kirsty at all, not because I don't think she's talented. She's absolutely an amazing addition to Pentatonix, but I just, for some reason, completely spaced, and she's got some really good solos in some of the future Pentatonix stuff that I will be reacting to because she's very well showcased. She had a run where she did one of the characters in Kinky Boots, which is a really cool musical as well, but I just wanted to step in and say that I love Kirsty. She's a great addition to Pentatonix, and I just completely spaced. Went on some other tangent. That's actually one of the main reasons that I love their ensemble, is because I personally have such a varied taste in music. I love to hear different vocal styles, different vocal timbres, and Pentatonix is one of the few groups that really kind of hits all of my own personal interests. They have a huge spectrum of genres that they cover. They're obviously an a cappella band, so they're primarily vocal centric, which I come from an opera background, as does Taylor. So we're very centered on how the voice works and how it is expressed. Yes, there's a guitar there because I also play guitar, but the voice as an expressive instrument is very unique, and I think biologically demands our attention in a way that other instruments, be it an acoustic guitar, a piano, a didgeridoo, whatever it may be, the voice is the instrument that will affect us the most. I will die on that hill.
Christmas Day, what do you say?
Meet me next Christmas.
Yeah. I see some mistletoe, right up above me, with no one to kiss. So baby, maybe you could
Meet me next Christmas.
Oh, right, it's the Christmas mood, you know it's true, it's you.
song has been the best vibes. It's been really chill and atmospheric. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's noticed a trend of Pentatonix really honing in on Christmas. I feel like they have a number of Christmas albums that are very successful. They're very good music. I feel like a lot of their discography has kind of trended towards that more holiday sound. I'm sure it has a lot to do with how a cappella is perceived, but at the same time it's kind of a brilliant marketing strategy if you really think about it, because the holidays are one of the biggest times where, at least here in the States, American consumer society really goes all out. I participate in it myself as well, particularly the more wholesome aspects of Christmas. I'm really exploring more of that aspect. But the Christmas, or in general holiday season, is a time when there's a lot of consumerist imagery being pushed and people buy a lot of gifts, which is a great thing to do, to give someone a gift. But it is a prime time for consumption of goods and services. Like I was saying, it's kind of a brilliant strategy to create so many Christmas covers and original Christmas music that can join the lexicon of beautiful Christmas music that is played throughout the holidays and sometimes even encroaches on other holidays such as Thanksgiving. I know there's a lot of people out there that are very adamant about each holiday getting their own attention, but to be honest, the end of the year is just kind of packed with a lot of holidays bleeding into the new year too. That was kind of a long tangent, but suffice it to say, it's very smart to focus their discography during the holiday seasons and have a lot of holiday songs. I mean, it's no secret that if you get a song like Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You to be played, that's really all you kind of need to do to make a living. And I'm not shaming this at all. I just find it particularly interesting and a very smart business decision.
You know where to meet me. You know where. Yeah, you know where to meet me for the holidays. You know where to meet me.
So meet me next Christmas.
I love how cheeky the references are to what's actually happening in the music, flipping into the falsetto. It can be seen as really corny or really cheesy, but I think when it comes to holiday music, there's no shame in enjoying the wholesomeness and the heartfelt, simpler sides of life. When it comes to humanity, as we collectively go through a particularly dark time in our history, whether it be simply perceived or actually dark, I think we need to accept the beautiful parts of life and focus not just on the things that need to be held accountable, but also on the things that bring us joy. Life needs a balance, and this turned into kind of my life philosophy, but that's okay. If you're wondering why I'm bouncing so much, I'm actually sitting on like a yoga ball. It's actually moderately comfortable, but sometimes it makes little squeaky sounds. I'm not passing gas, it just rubs up against some metal grate behind me.
So meet me next
I don't mind driving through the snow. No delay can stop me. Know that I will do whatever it takes to hold your hand on Christmas Day. What do you say? Meet me next Christmas. Don't chase me
next Christmas.
yeah.
Meet me next Christmas.
Beautiful ending. This song was very much what I would consider something that's easy listening. It didn't have a lot of valleys and peaks that brought you on too much of a journey. It was more of an atmospheric, hear it in the background of the grocery store as you're holiday shopping sort of thing. Not every song has to be a song that rocks your socks off. Sometimes you just kind of need something to hum along to nonchalantly while you're cleaning the house or hosting a holiday party. Anyways, I'm a big fan. You can't really go wrong when you listen to Pentatonix. They've got such a huge library of not only skills, talent, and repertoire, but they're genuinely nice and hardworking people. So if you're gonna take anything away from this video, I want you to really think about how to balance that light and darkness when it comes to our everyday life. In the age of social media and corrupted government, widespread violence, take your time to simplify your life, take care of your mental health, enjoy the little things in life, the slower pace of life. Don't let anyone shame you for liking something that's wholesome. Find the things that bring you joy. One of the things that's currently bringing me joy is the musical project that we as a company produced here. For those of you that haven't caught on or aren't following us on other social media platforms, we have launched a contemporary music part of the company where Taylor takes on the stage name of Cecilia, and we have produced some of her original music. All 5 of the tracks on this debut EP are absolutely phenomenal. None of them are holiday related though. So if you need a break from the early holiday onslaught, which I know I'm a big contributor to because one of the first videos I chose to react to was a Christmas video by Pentatonix. But really, take a listen to the EP. You can find the lyric videos on our original YouTube channel. You can stream them through YouTube Music. Actually, pretty much all of the streaming platforms you can find them. The one I'm having a hard time getting out of my head and really listening on repeat for a good reason is Gotta Have You at the moment. So go ahead and click on over to some of that original music. I promise you, you won't regret it. Please like, subscribe, comment what you'd like to see next. We would love to diversify our repertoire of artists on the channel. We love listening to all types of music. So if any of your suggestions call out to us, we'll react to them. Thank you for giving me this time. We really appreciate you being a part of this community. Until next time, bye!